What's up, y'all? OD'd here once again, aka Big Jake, and today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a Santa Maria style tri-tip and cook it brisket style. So yeah, let's go check it out. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be controversial. We're probably going to tick some people off, but let's go ahead and do this. All right, y'all, let's get started on this brisket style tri-tip. As you can see, very nice tri-tip here. This is a Prime, USDA Prime tri-tip. Pick this up at Wooddale, which is my local butcher. If you have a local butcher shop, I recommend that you get your meat from there, your pork, your beef especially. They're usually gonna have a little bit of a nicer product. All right, what we're gonna do initially on this is basically just give it a rub. That's all we're gonna do. And in the rub, and yes, I'm gonna tell y'all what's in the rub. We have 2 tablespoons of regular pepper, 2 tablespoons of smoked pepper. If you can't find smoked pepper, then just use 4 tablespoons of pepper. 8 teaspoons of garlic salt, 4 teaspoons of dry mustard, 4 teaspoons of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So yeah, get a good coating on there and then just kind of pat it in. Once you got this flipped over, obviously you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And if you have a fat cap on the bottom, trim it down to 1/4 inch or a little less. And I would leave it there while you cook, because you're gonna do, or a longer cook anyways, as far as tri-tip goes. So that'll actually help kind of like protect your meat a little bit. That is ready to go on the grill. We will put it on tomorrow. See you guys then. All right, y'all, next day, the tri-tip has marinated in the fridge overnight with that dry rub, and I now have it on my Weber Smoky Mountain. I just put it on about 5 minutes ago. It's 3 o'clock right now. Dome temp is at about 275, which means I'm probably cooking around 300. I know on this particular unit here that whatever the dome temp says, down by the grate it's 25 degrees hotter. Here's how I got everything set up, y'all, just in case you want to take a look. So there's the tri-tip. I have a probe inside of the meat, that way I can check the internal temp, because we want to bring this up to 160 before we go to the next step. Also, I am using lump charcoal for heat and a little bit of red oak for flavor. So yeah, now we just sit back, we let this thing cook to 160, which I know is crazy. Y'all already going, oh my god, he's overdoing the tri-tip, but be patient with me and let's see what happens, and we'll be back when this thing hits 160. All right, y'all, tri-tip is at 160 internal temp. Check out that color, it's looking great. I just threw it in this pan and we're going to put foil over the top. Total cooking time so far to get to 160 has been about 1 hour and 40 minutes. So at 300 degrees, when you're cooking hot and fast, things get done quickly. All right, we're gonna wrap the top of this in foil and then let it go to an internal temperature of 190. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go after that. All right, y'all, tri-tip cooked to an internal temperature of 190. Actually took about 2.5 hours. And that was around 275, 300 degrees, more or less. And then I let it rest for about 45 minutes. So let's check it out. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking great. And this is why I always cook in the pan, so you can keep all those juices right there. So yeah, let's get this on a cutting board and get it cut up. All right, let's go ahead and cut this tri-tip up that has been cooked brisket style. One thing you want to know about tri-tip is there's actually a part right here where you have the meat that runs in 2 different ways as far as the grain goes. It's right here. You can still kind of see it. It's harder to see when you've cooked the tri-tip this much, but it's about right here. So there you go. That's what it looks like on the inside. In case you want to check it out. Got the nice smoke ring there. It's looking good. Nice and juicy. Oh yeah. So yeah, this runs this way, so you want to cut it like this. So yeah, here's what it looks like, nice and juicy. See the smoke ring, looks great. Let's cut up this other half. You get these little pieces here on the end. They're almost like little burnt ends, they're great. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So here it is after it's all cut up. The tri-tip brisket style. Check that out, nice smoke ring, very juicy, very tender. Once again, this is just a nice alternative to cooking your tri-tip a different way. And then you can always take the rest of this au jus over here and pour it over the top if you'd like. And then over here you kind of have like these cool little burnt ends that you can cut up. So yeah, anyways, OD'd Big Jake, tri-tip brisket style. I'm out. Peace.